Good morning. I apologize, I can only do this in English. But I'm here to talk to you about one specific part of what the financial industry does, which is processing payments. And HPE has been working in this field for about 40 years. We currently process about 65% of the world's card transactions on our platform, on our IT infrastructure. What we're trying to do with HPE GreenLake for payments is bring a full solution to the banks to help address some of the problems that they're facing every day with processing payments and the changing landscape that they're doing that work in. There's a number of issues that our banks face at the moment. I can't go into all of them. But the good news is the banks are processing payments today. They do have solutions that address this, but they're old. They're based on technology that was written in COBOL, for example. So some of the most acute issues they have are around technical debt and skills shortages. So when it comes to addressing some of the industry challenges like new regulations, industry entrants like fintechs with new services, it takes them a very long time and it costs them a lot of money to make the changes that they need to make on their platforms. So at HPE, we're working with our partners. We're bringing new technology, low-code, no-code type technology, service-oriented architecture, all of the new technologies that enable faster change with lower risk, and we're wrapping that up in our HPE GreenLake for Payments solution. What that offers is a pay-as-you-go, pay for what you use consumption model. It's a payments application as a service. We will take care of the infrastructure. We take care of the 24/7, 365 availability of the platform. We take the IT headache away from the banks, and we enable the banks and the other financial institutions to concentrate on what they need to do, which is manage the payments business. So, to the bank, what that looks like is summarized here. On the left, we have what we're doing as HPE with our partners. We're providing that 24/7 availability. We take care of the infrastructure, the hardware. We take care of the operating system and platform. We take care of the security and the regulations around that, such as new regulations like DORA, the Digital Operations Resiliency Act. And we take care of the payments processing application. It's always going to be there for the customer to use. We'll also take care of enhancements to that platform. So when Visa or MasterCard come out with a new mandate, we'll ensure that that mandate is available on that platform for the customer to use. We'll also implement new services if they're required. Buy now, pay later, for example. And that is all done as a change request at the banks with whatever requirements the bank has. On a day-to-day basis, all the bank has to do is manage what they do to process transactions, whether that's card management, freezing cards, creating new cards, implementing new merchants on their system so that they can apply the correct fees for each transaction type. That's the core business of the bank when processing transactions. And that's what we enable the banks to concentrate on without having to have a full IT operation in the background making sure it's working, because that's not their core business. That's our core business, and it's our partners' core businesses. So we enable all of this. It's a hybrid cloud environment. We can base that in the customer's data center, or we can provide those data center facilities for them. So they don't even need to have that IT operation to house the systems. We can take care of all of that for them. When it comes to using the system, you pay for what you use. If you need to process 100 million transactions in a month, you pay for 100 million transactions. You don't pay for 1 billion. So the commercial model is designed to scale with each bank's requirements. So we can take care of the smaller banks or the largest multinational banks. So we've got a solution based on processing payments that uses microservices, so that when those changes, those new services come along, we don't need to retest the whole system. We don't need to take the system down to implement a change. We just implement the new service alongside the old ones, test that new service, and it doesn't impact everything else. So we're addressing some of the issues that the banks have with that older technology in terms of being able to bring new services to the market to compete with the cloud-based fintechs, but we're doing it in a way that is compliant with security, compliant with regulations, and has an advantageous commercial model. Now, I've managed to get through all of that in 5.5 minutes. So I'll take the next minute to see if there are any questions. Otherwise, I'll hand over and give some time back to our coordinator here.
Thank you very much.